Hello everybody, it is officially autumn. It has been cooler out, still in the 80s but 70s. I'm looking forward to the 60s, 70s, but leaves haven't started changing yet. Just leaving work today, but enjoying the nice weather. Go home and do some stuff around the house like normal and work on some art. So what have you guys been doing? Is it cool where you're at? But just thought I'd check in and say hi. You can see the color. Well, somebody doesn't like the water and the food where they were at and decided to move them. Didn't you? Okay. All right. Yeah. There are times that I am very frustrated and overwhelmed from working a regular job to trying to be a full-time artist. Sometimes, most of the times, they clash. I come home and I'm exhausted, and yet I want to create, but I just don't or won't or can't motivate myself. And then if I force it, sometimes that's more frustrating because I don't like what I'm doing. I don't like the results of the painting or the sewing or whatever I'm creating, and it's really hard trying to find that balance. You know, I need a job to pay my bills, yet I want to be able to make a living painting and sewing and making art, and the balance is very hard. And of course this is October, the month of the Libra, and Libra is all about balance, so maybe that's why I've been thinking about this lately, trying to force yourself to do art. Even bad art is good, they say, but sometimes it makes you just want to walk away from that. And what's bad is through my life, off and on, I've done that. It's like I don't even know why I'm thinking about being an artist or being, even when I just did craft fairs, it's like I need to just go to work and have a normal job, and then I become irritable and unhappy and sad, and then I start sewing and creating and painting, and I was like, oh yeah, this is why I've been so grumpy and unhappy in my life. And people who are able to make a living from their art continuously and not give up and have that dream, I mean, there's frustrations and there's ups and downs, but they just don't throw up their hands and say, I'm done with this. I really admire. Another thing that I've realized it helps is to have a creative family. And I'm not saying the family you're born in with, the family you make of other people who are creative, like my friend Elaine that we got together, and she's getting into photography, and she's younger than me, but to know what you want and to be able to pursue it, that's really a great thing. The other thing I think that helps like I said, a creative family, but an environment. And let's face it, the U.S. is great, but when it comes to making a living, being an entrepreneur, independent, up until probably COVID and everybody saying, I don't want that kind of life anymore, you know, they're people who were the art people, you know, aren't really exactly embraced. You know, other countries, France, Italy, you know, everywhere, Europe, Spain, Portugal, Australia, you know, the art is very important. And, you know, then you have the other things to consider. You have insurance and health insurance and business insurance. And again, this country is not very good. When you have a normal 9-to-5 job and have insurance, they're not very helpful, let alone if you're a creative person and you're having to buy your own insurance. For instance, a girl I work with who had to have surgery earlier this summer, you know, she ran into some issues with her insurance, and it's, you know, very frustrating. So again, that's when you just want to throw your hands up and go, I'm not supposed to do this. I don't want to throw my hands up, but the frustration and the being very little creative family, it makes it so it's easy for me to give up. It makes it so it's easy to do the negative talk, and that's when my manifestation comes in. And it's like, you know, like anything, you've come this far, why would you quit now? You can do this. It's going to be hard, but, you know, and you've got it in you, and you're special, and you're wonderful, and it's hard to maintain that positive attitude and alone. So when you have somebody, you have that creative family, you have that creative spirit, it helps. And that's what I kind of want to do with this channel. I want to get more into the art stuff and not be afraid of expressing my manifestation ideas and my witchy ideas and what people will think. And it's not that I've held back, but I've just not, I guess you could say, learned to express myself as much. I'm still new to YouTube. My videos may be not as glamorous and slick, and some of them are just beautiful. They're almost like movies, but at least I'm trying. And I'm sort of the same way with my art, you know. I'm trying, I'm putting it out there. It's what I love creating. So I'm just trying to find balance. Again, it's October and it's Libra month, and balance is very important. Making myself I've always made lists, but making myself a creative list, I guess. I don't know how you'd say it. You know, today you're going to work on this, and doing one of those. And again, I had done this previous before, and then I stopped doing it, like drawing something, even if it's just, you know, sewing something, trying something new, creating. Sometimes, like I said, I get home and I'm so tired and I just want to go to sleep, and then I'm frustrated with myself, and it's a vicious circle over and over again. It's sort of like what I'm talking about, a vicious circle over and over again. But when I do create, when I'm in the right mind frame and I'm not tired and I'm happy, I just am elated, and even stuff that others may think looks like crap, I'm proud of it, because it's like I took a chance, you know. So I'm hoping to make a creative family here, and not just explore my art, you know, anybody else's art out there, and going to different places, and I don't know, just not giving up and trying to pursue my dreams, but also be realistic and pay bills. I know that's a contradiction sometimes, and yet I manifest that I'm going to be successful and I am going to make a living out of being an artist. So, well, thank you for listening to my ramblings. If you like and want to come along this journey of creativity and just going thrifting and upcycling and recycling and finding little nooks and crannies of different stores and businesses and things, please like and subscribe and come along with me as we go and see what's out there in the creative world and be part of my creative family. Thanks for listening.